These are 3 complete misconceptions. And a lot of people are saying if you see these signs, then you're destined, you're supposed to be with this person, which is not true. And it's very important to not fall for this, because if you fall for this, you end up going into the relationship and then thinking, oh, because I seen this guy say this, or I read about this and I thought it was true, and then you start making a big mistake. And then you block your real love from coming into your life. So we're gonna break this down in this video, but before we get into it, show reel. Hit it. Namaste, Namo Himalaya. This is Sri Akarshana here, and in this video I'm going to break down for you 3 misconceptions when people say things that happen when the universe wants you to be with someone. And I'm going to dive straight into it and debunk this for you and give you the real meaning behind it. So, point number 1. A lot of people usually say when people keep showing up in your life, it's a sign. It's a sign that you're supposed to be with them, which is not true. Imagine if you just had some annoying people who just like pestering you. Imagine if you had somebody just chasing you non-stop. And then now you're like, oh, because I read somewhere that because they keep showing up, oh, this must be a sign, right? It's not true. Even if they show up in your thoughts, it's not true that you should be with them. That should not be the indicator. It just means that recently you've been thinking about them. Maybe you see them more, so you think about them more. So that's more natural. So obviously, if you feel that love, you feel that connection, then of course you can be with somebody. But make sure it's based on emotion, it's based on feeling, it's based on connection. Point number 2 is commonalities, similarities, or similar journey, right? There are so many different ways that because we are all living in parallel dimensions, parallel universes, we are multidimensional beings, it's highly likely that we on this side of the world has so many different commonalities to somebody else on the other side of the world, right? In fact, it won't just be one person, it'll be so many different people. Just think, in your life so far, right? How many times have you bumped into some people who are like-minded or have been through a similar journey or been through different problems in their life that are similar to yours? It doesn't mean you should be with all of them. What it does mean is that because you are congruent with your energies right now, with who you are, because like attracts like, it's normal that you attract people who go through similar journeys in your journey. It doesn't mean you need to be with them. Again, every point that I'm saying, I'm not saying when you have that, don't be with them. I'm saying you should be feeling that heart calling, that undeniable feeling, that emotion, that energy in motion, that connection. And if you feel it, then you action it. And you follow that, you follow your heart and you take action, then you can't go wrong. Moving on to point number 3. Twin flames, okay? If you ever meet somebody, now this is very interesting because point number 2 was having commonalities with people. Point number 3 is saying that there's certain things that it's like a flame and it's fire versus fire, and sometimes there's a lot of conflict going on, right? The sparks are there, but sometimes it can be a magical experience when you're together. You do not need to be with every twin flame feeling. You do not need to have a relationship with everybody who gives you that type of feeling. Otherwise, you'll be going through or growing through a very chaotic type of journey. You need to understand that life is about understanding who you are, what you want, what you've been through, and where you want to get to. And if you have that sense of self-awareness, don't be distracted and disturbed by all these saying. People say, oh, that's your soulmate, you should be with them. Oh, that's your twin flame, you should be with them. It's not true. Because you need to use your own intuition, number 1, and use your intelligence, number 2. And if you follow your intuition, which is that gut feeling, it feels right, and you follow that gut feeling, that God feeling, that will lead you to a beautiful experience, even if it's a lesson in that experience. But then you also need to use your intellect at the same time, right? Your intelligence. That's what my master, Grandmaster Aksha, always says. You can't just say, I'll flow with anything and dance with the universe, but I need to dance intelligently. So based on my past experience and based on my self-awareness, knowing who I am and knowing what I want, is this person? If it's not, it doesn't matter what label, what star sign, what astrology, what numerology, what signs are showing up, then I need to use my intelligence in this moment. Is this the right thing for me? And you can only find that heightened intelligence when your mind is calm and clear. Give yourself some time, take yourself out of the situation. Find some time alone to really dig deep inside your heart, inside your soul. What are you feeling? And what are you thinking? Is this the right person for you? So hopefully that has helped you debunk some of the myths and some of the things that some people are just sharing out there and saying you should be with all twin flames, or you should be with your soulmate, or it's not true. You follow your heart and you take your action. If this video has been useful to you at all, please do hit the thumbs up. Let's help get this message out to more people around the world, to be able to find their true love, to be able to find that beautiful love, their soulmate, their real soulmate, that they could spend the rest of their life with. And please do comment below. Let us know if you resonate with anything that was said on this video, or you've grown through or gone through any of those situations before and it wasn't for you. Also, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's the little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we're signing out. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.